My name is Patty Fedewa. I'm running for Charter Commission. I support Proposition D. I think districts are incredibly important for the future of our city. As we look around and we see all the problems we have in our city right now, we look to other cities sometimes and we see that we're the largest city in the country that does not have any district representation. Right now we have a problem. We have 9 people that represent us through the city council, and on occasion you can get a phone call returned. However, it's been said over and over, if you're accountable to everybody, you're accountable to nobody. And that's essentially what we have right now. We have big names that get on city council. You have to have the whole city down, which is incredibly expensive to run. Right now, even I realize this running my own citywide campaign. It's incredibly difficult to be everywhere, and you can't do justice to the entire city. We have a vibrant city that's, although we share a lot, we have different areas, and in order to really understand what happens in someone's block and on someone's street, you have to be able to get there and spend time with them. And you can't do that if you're a citywide representative. Right now, we have people that are in Southwest Detroit and Far East Detroit that just never see proper representation. And although there are things that are done for them, it's not that they're never completely considered. It's a matter of getting them the representation that they deserve and that we all deserve to have voices from all over our city. I think Proposition D is very important, and I'm very glad that everybody's done the work to get it on the ballot, and I ask you to vote for it. Thank you. Proposal D, I think, will be a nice place for the next Charter Commission to start. If it passes, it will show strong support for districts. And that's what we need. Sometimes when bodies in our government start working, they just don't quite understand what's going on out there and how important something is. If we have a vote of our city, of our entire city, saying that they want districts, that will tell our Charter Commission that indeed districts is something that we want. I can tell you from multiple forums and everywhere else I've been in the city, as Charter Commission candidates, we've been talking about the importance of public input. We've been saying it over and over, how we want to have a lot of hearings all around the city, and it's very important to get public input, and I can think of no better public input than if we actually get a positive vote on Proposition D. That is, if it passes, then we know that there's strong support for districts. That doesn't mean we can't tweak some of the ideas, make things a little bit stronger. It doesn't mean that we can't look what's been done across the country about exactly how our districts are to be run and organized. But it means the concept of districts is important, and that it's important to everybody in our city. And I would take that as a strong voice from the people that indeed we need to have districts, and I think it would give a backbone to our Charter Commission, because sometimes the more debate happens, sometimes things get lost, but I think that will be fresh in everyone's mind. So please vote for Proposal D.